Hello everyone and welcome back to another Bukkit coding tutorial video, and today I wanted to do it on handlers and yeah, just some cool stuff you can do with handlers and constructors and stuff. So I made this project. I made episode 10 thinking that we were on episode 10 because I recorded a tutorial of episode 9, and I thought I uploaded it, and I said, oh, no, I didn't. So, yeah, that's a little newbie on my part. I will be also not be using my my Razer keyboard for these tutorials probably, because I am actually running a dual monitor setup now with my laptop screen and my normal screen. And I don't know if I have a picture of this up on the screen. If I do, yeah, that's what it looks like. If not, sorry. But right here you can see I have switched my IDE over from Eclipse to IntelliJ. I can actually move this over. You can see I have Eclipse open, obviously, because I'm going to be working on it during this entire thing. But you can see I can just poke it in there. It's so fun with two monitors. So you want to go ahead and set up your core class here. I've modified it a little bit since our last ones. And go ahead and make a logger, which is a Java logger, and make it for Minecraft, and then do a plugin description file, PDF, this.get description, and then a plugin manager, this.get server.get plugin manager, and then make a private method to register with a logger L, plugin description file, PDF, and a plugin manager PM. And then you want to go ahead and you can do some fancy stuff with the PDF. You can get the authors here. You can get the main, class. You can get the name. You can get the version. All sorts of fancy stuff. Actually, I can type that here. PDF dot. And then get version, get authors, get full name. All these other things. Get dependencies, description, get load before, get load, get main, get name, etc. Prefix. We can do stuff like that. Get website. We can do stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Just all sorts of cool stuff. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make another package. We're gonna name this utils. And so I've set it up like this. I've set it up episode 10 user and command episode 10. We are now going to be using, or it's actually episode 9. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. I'll probably just put episode 10 command, and I don't know. I feel like a noob. So yeah, go ahead and set up these things like so, and there you go. This one just needs to be blank. This one has something so far. I'm plugging up YML, just add all this, and the way I'm going to be doing it now is with GitHub, or with IntelliJ. You can create GitHub gists, or however you pronounce that, and those will probably be in the description depending on if they work or not. If not, I'm probably not going to include the code. And quick thing, as I'm giving you the code, I will probably make it so you have to go through a paste bin or something to get the code, and there'll be some way to get the code that makes you agree to some, like, a license agreement or something. I just don't want anyone to be using the code without going through and actually writing it. I don't want anyone downloading it just like that. I want people to actually gain knowledge from this, and I don't want them to, just watch them take the code. Watch 2 minutes and we'll take the code. Now I'm going to create a new class. I'm going to call it packet utils, or packet util, doesn't matter. And I'm going to go to Eclipse real quick, and we are going to take our old all this stuff. There we go. Import all that. Make sure you just steal this up here, and boom. And we gotta change find. Oh, come on. And then you just go. It does change between versions, as I probably mentioned. So all the NMS code is a little bit different. Find replace. All right, we're gonna find R1 replace with R2. I think replace all. Does that work? There you go. And these, I think, are R3. Am I right? No, it's R1 still. No, hold on. Let's see. we can just delete these and then, yeah, it's R2. That's weird. Chat serializer. There you go. Non-title action, just simple import stuff. It looks like it's making us do some weird stuff here. Yeah, but that's just IntelliJ for you. It's really helpful sometimes though. Import class. There we go. So we have these here. We want to remove the static off of these guys. So we're going to make some instances here. Should be, oh, did I not? There you go, import. There we go. So I can go ahead and close out a packet utils here. That class, I don't know, no, we can't define a class as private. What am I thinking? Now you want to go ahead and make an instance here. So private packet utils pu. And then on enable, we want to say, we're going to stick it down in register here. So awkward typing over here. Then we can go ahead and say this.pu equals new packet utils. And we have that set up. Now we can make a public void or public packet utils get packet utils, and we can just return this.pu and delete that space. Alright, now we have to make a instance of the core. So now we want to do private static core C, or plugin. And then we want to on enable, we actually have to do this, just because that's how most of the things work. This dot, okay, we can't use that. So plugin equals this. You cannot use this referencing static or using static in any way. Public static core, get core, or get plugin and get instance, whatever. Return plugin. And now we have access to the get packet utils from the get core class. Now you want to switch over to episode 10 user. Let me actually go off of Eclipse's thing here. This is bugging me. Episode 10 user. Now what you want to do is you want to say, okay, so we have all that. We're going to say up here, we're going to type in player P. So that means we have to cast it to player. Now we're going to go over here and say for player P. And it actually won't have any issues because of the way it's defined. Actually make this a private player P, but it doesn't matter. This dot P equals P. And so that means we have all access to basic player stuff now. So we just have this episode 10 user, and in this here, let me just implement command executor. So make an implement command executor, then you have to, you have to make our public boolean on command, and then command sender s, command cmd, or c, string L, and string array A, and return false, and import. There we go. IntelliJ auto imports don't really work all the time. They still work. It's a little bit interesting how IntelliJ is different from Eclipse, but I definitely prefer IntelliJ, and I'm going to be using it for a long time. But I definitely I have no problems with Eclipse. It's just I like IntelliJ more. So now what we want to do, we want to say if cmd.get c.get name equals ignore case, and then our command name. So we're going to say episode 9 because I'm an idiot. Episode 9 or test command, whatever you want to do. I have an itch. So if the command is episode 9, now actually I want to make sure to do this right. And now it has come to my attention that I have not been doing something right. There we go. So we always have to check, because we don't want to do anything here if the sender is not a player. So we're going to say, okay, so if the sender is a player, basically that's what instance of is. So if the sender is an instance of a player, then we're just going to return, and we're probably going to do s.send message, something like core dot go on. Let me actually use our plugin instance here. Core plugin equals core dot get core. Should probably change it to get instance, but who cares? Plugin dot get description dot get get full name plus, and then an error occurred. I'm probably spelled occurred wrong. That's all you really want to do there. Alright, so now here's where we can do some cool stuff. We can say episode 10 user EPU. I guess we can just do P equals episode 10 user, and it has to be a player, so we have to do PL. What we're gonna do up here is we're gonna do player P equals, not new, player S and PL. There we go. So now we're kind of double casting here. We could make it do it from a command center point of view, but that's a little weird to work with. Now we can access all the basic stuff, and we don't have any methods in here now, so it won't do anything. Now what we want to do here, we want to make our core instance. I'll actually just copy that over from here, up there. Come on, yep, fine. And then we want to say, okay, so we're gonna make a public void send title. So then we want to do string title, string subtitle. And now what we want to do is we want to say, okay, so we're just going to do plugin dot, and then we can access this get packet utils dot, and then send title for this guy, so player, and then title subtitle in stay out, and then say int stay in out, and that's just gonna be our times subtitle. Oops, no. All right, there we go. And then we can just return. Return. And then we can do the same thing for the other things. Very straightforward. Send tab string h string header string footer, and plugin dot get packet utils dot send tab header footer for P and header footer. It's very straightforward stuff from here on out. And public void send action bar and player, oh no, one send action bar, and then string. I guess we could just do value. No, let's just do bar. And then what we want to do is just put a return there. And straightforward again, plugin get packet utils dot send action bar for P and bar. That's it. That's all you have to do for all those. We can actually just directly use that if you want to make like a very advanced particle system or just stuff like that, and you don't want to have to use a static method, then just do it this way. Now what you want to do is one last thing, just so we can have basic player functions. Do public player bucket, and I like to name it bucket because there is a spigot method to do like something that's spigot. I don't remember exactly what you can do, but yeah. So now we have all this written out, and we can directly, instead of having this be static, we can use our command here. We can just do P dot, and then all these we can send a title, send a tab, send an action bar, or just do a bucket method. And you can see all these. And you can make custom like op things, custom band things. There's a lot of stuff you can do. Right now we're just gonna say this and string. There was one thing. Oh, that's right. Okay, so want to do this dot replace. Okay. that. Okay, so you need to make sure you do this, because I think it messes with I don't know, when sending code in between in like using like Skype and sending a zipped up file. For some reason on the Mac it replaces this character all to be funky, so you kind of want to limit the usage of that character. And yeah, what we can do is we can actually just send it like this now. And we can say and 6, episode 9, and then we can do and 3, hello, comma, plus p dot bucket dot get display name. We actually show you that the bucket method works and all that. No registry needed, or nothing to register here. It just works out of the box. Just put a return true. It's kind of hard to type on this smaller keyboard. And then we can just go into our core. We can register all that and make this commit episode 9, and change this. So 9, so 90, not 99. And so 9, oh, knocked over a milkshake. Yeah, that should be about it. So with IntelliJ, it's a little bit weird to do this. I have to actually go Google how to export through here again. Just Google how to export jars with IntelliJ. For now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over to Eclipse and be a lame-o, refresh everything here. It's gonna refresh everything on Eclipse, and I can actually core probably has, yep, okay. So you can keep projects in sync by creating in IntelliJ like here first, and then going into Eclipse. And if you have the same workspace set up, you can do stuff like that. I believe you can actually new project. We can say all this, yeah, blah blah blah. Tutorial workspace. We'll just do like episode 1. Like we'll get an episode 1 thing going on Eclipse. So it says it doesn't exist. It probably does. It might actually work. Maybe. No, it doesn't. So with IntelliJ, it's a little bit weird to do that kind of stuff, but with Eclipse, it'll work fine. So just create your project in IntelliJ first. If you're lazy like me, then you don't want to set anything up, then just go like this. And episode 9, boom, and then I can actually go on Finder. Let me, oh, I don't know what I showed there, if it was anything important, probably not. And I can go ahead and have the console running on this side over here. And that's something I probably should blur out. Oh my gosh, I should probably close all my terminal windows when running them. Wow, that could have been bad if I showed what was on that console. Nothing bad, but secret projects I don't want to reveal yet. Nothing related to YouTube in any way. Just gonna throw that out there. All right, so it says it's gonna start here. We're gonna wait for all this stuff to load, and we're gonna load up our 1.8.4 version. And oh, okay. So simple fix here. My thing's gone. You want to make sure. I'm just gonna use the clicky keyboard now. No, I'm just kidding. Old Spigot. So you have to make sure you always replace your Spigot version here with the latest version every single time you update. So Spigot 1.8.3. We're gonna copy you, put you down in here, and rename you to spigot.jar. Oh, whoops. And then we're just gonna stop the server. Doesn't matter. Stop the server. Stop the server. Stop. There we go. Stop the server. And then close all that. I should probably close my terminal windows when I do that. Then we just wait for everything to load. Yep, episode 9 worked, and it said registering values for episode 9 version, and then yeah, looks like episode 5 is throwing an exception. Oh, guess we're gonna have to remove episode 5 from the server. I think it's doing some task stuff that I don't want it to do. So goodbye episode 5. There we go, much better. yeah, there we go. So we have all our plugin things. It's been help episode. What's that over there? What the? Oh, it's a bunny. I was like, what is that? Episode 9. Episode 9 command. Episode 9. And an internal prep plugin cannot be cast to any craft player cannot be cast to episode 10 user. This is probably a pretty easy fix. Let me go look at that. What is it? What line are you on, sir? 27. Show line numbers. Exception right there, so let's go look at this guy. I should probably reference this.p. Or actually, no. Bucket. We're just going to use bucket instead of doing anything else. I think that should work. And back one more time. Boom. And then refresh, odd eclipse. Re-export. And terminal. Boom. Should work. And episode 9. And no, it doesn't work. Give me just a sec. Oh, never mind. I forgot the way I do some of the stuff. I have to go research again why it does this. This method doesn't work for me for all that much. So you actually want to do episode 10 user. P equals new episode 10 user for PL. I don't know why it does it like that, but it does. Oh, no, stop, go back. And we want to refresh and terminal again and go back to Minecraft, and now we have an episode not. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'll have to be back. Alright, everyone, so I found the error. It was actually just a really simple error, actually. Right here, you can't put return. No, I absolutely no idea why. You just can't. So I am going to actually comment out this section here, and I'm going to go re-export here on Eclipse and see if that causes any issue, just to narrow down on any issues you guys may be having. So reload, and episode 9. Yeah, so you can't cast it that way. You have to cast using this other method, so it's not really all that much casting. More constructoring. So a little bit weird, but normal. I don't know. It worked for me once, and then it just stopped working. But now it'll actually work, and it has episode 9. And then hello, this rolls YT. So for some reason, I like to place down a lot of TNT whenever I finish an episode. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode of the Minecraft Bucket Coding. I will see you guys all again in episode 10, where I have no idea what I'll do, but that should air soon. And make sure to check out the about section for an updated upload schedule. I will also be including this in the descriptions from possibly this video on. If not, next video I post onward will have the schedule for uploads. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.